Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. APG Jamie here. And today is third Thursday. We do a live. I've already decided we're going to go with the regular SCUFS studio cleanup folder stuff guy. Okay, so y'all gonna have to pick which folder we're working out of today. So start getting your numbering hats on. Let me find my little thing. I swore I was ready. Oh, you'll need to pick a folder number between 1 and 31. Not yet, though. Not yet. Just think about what number you might want. Okay? That's the folder we will work out of today. Hey, Vaughn, good to see you, darling. Gail, how are you feeling, y'all? Both of y'all, all y'all. You know how it is. Y'all is one and everybody. That's how it works. Hey, y'all, is a greeting from my childhood. If you're in the South, that's just how you greet people. Hey, y'all. Normal, average, to be expected even. Was almost running late. I had a different water jug I was going to use, but I filled it up with water and it was leaking. So I put it in a recycle bin. Anyways, let's see. This is my typical schedule, except this one's not happening right now. I don't know if we're going to do it again or not. I've not received that information. So, but the rest of it's pretty much an ongoing kind of thing. Second Saturday arts are no longer going to be premieres starting in May. Oh, and speaking of May, where is I? Where is I? I'm confused. I'm in Texas. I didn't go to Arkansas. If that's what you're referring to. Oh, okay. Okay, good, Gail. I was kind of freaking out for a minute there. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you can't hear me. Where am I? I'm here. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm lost on the interwebs. Anyways, I forgot what I was going to say. It obviously wasn't very important. Again, with the ums, an and a kind of day. My husband had his procedure ablation, where they actually go in with some probes into the cancer tumors in his liver, and they burn them off with the microwave. Now, he's doing okay from that. He's got the typical side effect symptoms, the typical stuff to be expected. But he also had received sort of an injury from the surgery. He has pretty much lost the use of his right arm. They've ruled out that it was not a stroke, so that was good news. In a way, that was good news. It's theoretically a compartmental type of injury because of the way they have to bind you all up, and because you go in and out of an MRI machine no time so they can see if they got the needle positioned in the correct place, blah, blah, blah. Well, I guess it's a needle, it's probe, whatever. So they put your arms up in a thing they call a butterfly, which we knew they were going to do that. We did not know compartmental injury was a possibility. He is expected to get better, and in a way, it is better. He can use his hand. He just can't really pick his arm up and down and stuff like that. Sometimes it just does this weird flippy floppy stuff. It's kind of weird. It's very disconcerting. And so yeah, we got that. And I was driving him back and forth to work because I wasn't comfortable with him driving with one arm. You know how it goes. But he's back to driving himself and he's doing okay with it. And he'll get a follow-up scan, I think, mid to late May to see how that worked. So anyway, yeah, we've some talk about physical therapy was discussed, but we've not heard any more of it because it's a result of surgery. It's something that the surgical team and all those kind of doctors are going to have to work out. We can't just go get physical therapy because we need physical therapy. You know how it is with the insurance stuff. And yeah, that kind of thing. So we don't know. That's all I can say about that. I'm okay. Got a migraine the other day, just out of the blue in the middle of the day. So, I mean, you know, normally when I wake up in the morning, I think, ooh, today might be a migraine. You just kind of get those little inklings. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I did get stuff from my secret internet admirer. They sent me some beautiful stencils, which I've already used one of them. I couldn't not use it, y'all. I couldn't not use it. Let's see if I got a better piece of paper to give you a look-see. Hang on. Let's see how many's in here. It says there's 6 of them. So we have this pattern. How fun is that? We have this one. It's sort of a basket weave. I would call it more of a basket weave than a brick. You know, I'm not typical. And then this one, which reminds me of Art Deco-ish. And then we have our scallops, which is always lovely. This one is very swirly, swirlicious. This one, I've used this one. I know you may not be able to tell, but I did. I used it a little bit. And it's fun. Let me see. I will give you a sneak peek because that will be coming out in a video sometime this month. Oh, yeah, love them. Thank you, dear secret internet admirer. I love you too, whoever you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me put those back in their little plastic container here. They also sent a box of love. It's a whole big old box of love. It is the Crafters Workshop stencil butter. This one is in Fern. Oh, I love that green. It's like the green gold and the golden paint. Here's a chocolate. Chocolate. This one is apricot, depending on how you pronounce it. And this one is yellow ochre, what I like to refer to as mustard. Okay? I've used the green ones already too. They're lovely. They take a hot minute to dry. They take a little while to dry. Okay? Just so you know in advance. They don't smell horrible. I mean, they do have a smell because, you know, most acrylic stuff does. I mean, it's just one of those things. Fun stuff, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. This is where you are as a gentle reminder. So you don't forget who I am. I am me. Okay. Have you been thinking of numbers between 1 and 31? Because this will be our journal that we're going to work in today. This was a journal we made out of the free papers from Stampington and Company. And I've been trying to work just on the blank side. So we've been picking whatever folder we get, we go through and we pick which one it might work with the best. So these are some prior ones. It's not necessarily in order, although it seems to be going that way, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't think that one goes with this page. Does it? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Don't no matter. So we've got a lot of pages to do. Last month we did the mini SCUFS, and I had pre-picked that page. So, oh, Gail says 18. Oh, you didn't miss anything, Bon. Just yammering. Average yammering. 18. Gail picked folder 18. Okay, hang on. I gotta write it down because that's just what I do. I couldn't find my cut and paste that I normally put in the description box on the live videos. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, I couldn't find it, so I'll have to add that later. Number 18, folder Gail. 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 Y'all. Okay. 18. Let me correct this number on there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, let's put these away so we can see what we got to play with today. I really need to get busy and put together some more folders because somebody's been piling stuff up as usual. Oh, we got reds. Oh, it's reds. We got a funny little image out of some kind of, looks like maybe a museum thing. Oh, we got a sold ticket. Split. We have a fortune. Your happy secret will reach new and worthy ears. Yay! I don't know what my happy secret is. We have a clothing tag. We have, I don't know, blue grappy thing. Black, black, black and white. Boxing. That's kind of weird that I would have kept that, you know, just saying. Oh, here's a astronaut. Postage dollars. Here's some die cut birds. Norman Rockwell kind of thing. I guess this one would be Norman Rockwell as well. Oh. Yep. And that is hang on, it's going to come to me any day now. Go leaf film stuff on glue stick, I think, or something like that. Fabric. Here's some orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? I already feel attracted to that just because of the saying. And then this is where you do the wax resist through a special wax pen, and then you sprinkle dyes on there and activate them with water, and that just looks like little leftover pieces. Oh, and here's somebody over at the church, because we used to go over to the church. We used to do that. All that was before COVID. And somebody evidently had done this. It could have been me. I don't know. Because sometimes some of my friends they get confused and they throw things away in the literal trash. Okay. And then I have to go over there and take it out of the trash. Okay. So that may be what that is, or that may have been something I did. I don't know. I feel rusty. So I like him. I like the birds. I really like that die cut. That was an unbranded die, probably from AliExpress. Anyway, not feeling the boxing one. Just because shiny black, y'all. Shiny. See, it's almost a mirror. I like that image. I don't know about the tag. Okay, we're going to start with that. Because that's what I said. Let's see. Let me. Hey, Marion. Function. What's your function? Doling out like one person at a time. So glad to see everybody. Don't forget your thumbs up. All right, let's see. You got to pick the page. Probably not that one either. Although it's not horrible. We'll mark that one because it's not horrible. It's always good to start off with not horrible. That one might be good. Oh, we might go with that one. Look at that. Oh, that might be our winner right there. Yep, we're going to go with this one. What are we going to do? I don't know. You could probably pretty well bet there'll be a pocket involved because I roll that way. Let's see. First, I'm going to go ahead and flip it out, baby. Flip it out so it's nice and flat. That was the whole purpose of working on the flat side. So you can flip everything out of the way. I'm going to look at chat for a minute just because I'm looking to distract myself. Hey, Popo. When they get knocked out, they see birds. You know, the cartoons do reflect that. So that I will think about that idea, my dear. I'm trying to distract myself now with okay. We're just going to trim this bottom one because the image is kind of crooked on the watercolor paper. So I'm just going to see if we can get a straight line. I love this trimmer. Just in case you were wondering. Okay. It's a Fiskars. I got it half price way back when they were doing the half price sale thing. Whatever special day that was. Looking for a pencil. This is going to be our primary pocket because, you know, I have to make a pocket. It's like the law. Science, like the law. Okay. Now, because I want the crooked line as my pockety kind of thing. Let me find a ruler. There's rulers all over the place. Okay, so that's going to be basically 5 3/4. Let's try 5 3/4. 5 3/4. 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Open it up. 5 3/4. I'm going to go with 6. Is that open all the way? Okay. Oh, knocking stuff over. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. But to do that. Now let's see what we got. Okay, now we uncovered that. Oh, well, such as it goes. It's perfect. I'm telling you, it's just flipping perfect. Okay, now we're going to use what my secret internet admirer sent us last month, which is that scorched timber. Oh my gosh. Did I tell y'all I love this color? I bought one in distress oxide, and I really, Timmy, I really need this color in an archival ink. Just saying. Okay? Because that's what I'm saying. So we're going to ink our edge. Edge it up. Oh. It's brown. No, it's black. No, it's brown. It's scorched timber. And that's probably making a lot of crazy noise on the speaker. Because I've noticed that YouTube's, and it doesn't matter what kind of camera you're recording with, for some reason, they are all very sensitive anymore to desk noises. Like the rattling of that plastic paper. Mm-hmm. How bad does it sound there? Yeah, I like the distressed oxides as well. My friend Tanya McGuire, who is in Arkansas, not giving away a secret, just a fact. She did some stuff with, with the Distress Ink Walnut Stain, and I was so impressed by it, I bought one. And then my secret internet admirer gave me these little ones, which has created a love affair with the scorched timber. Okay. So much so, I just leave that little dauber right there. It's handy right there. Okay, put the pencil away. Okay, we're going to do that. It's going to go there. When will I glue it down? I don't know. I don't know. Could use the spaceman to cover up that word. Could actually kind of put him up in the corner. I'm just thinking, okay? It might go that way. It might not. I like him. It's Norman Rockwell, 1943, for the Saturday Evening Post, I'm sure. I don't see the name of this particular piece. I probably ripped it off because, that's my style. I rip out the pictures that I like. Might go a little further that way. Yeah. IDK. Birds of a feather flock together. Just playing. Nothing's written in stone yet. Not yet. Soon. Ta-da! Ah! Oh, goodness. I don't know. I kind of like it, but I kind of not like it. He could go on the super shiny star or card. It's got to be a packaging from something. It is like ultra shiny. I think we will just put him on there. That's what I'm thinking. We may be almost done already. It could happen. It could happen. I mean, the odds of it happening, I don't know, but it could happen. Thinking straight thoughts. Okay. Because it's shiny, I'm going to go ahead and rough it up. We use the little fingernail file, emery board, even the part that's going to poke out. Like that. I'm going to wipe it off on my pants because they're handy. Probably should use original tacky. I'm going to put it on the card. Get this. Let me get a scrap paper. I have to retire this yellow piece soon because it is just I'm going to drag that glue up there for that too. Sort of like that. I'm lining it up perfectly. Scratch it with my fingernail. Who would have thought that it would have scratched a printed image like that? Okay. Get this. Burnish. That means rub it down. Give it a rub down. And set that aside to dry. And look at the chat. Gail says, not too bad. Okay. Hello, lurkers. I appreciate you. Okay. We may not use him. Maybe we'll just cover that up with a bird. Put a bird on it. Just playing around. quote the bird. Not a raven, but a bird. Think about it. Think about it. What else did we have? Where's that folder? There's the folder. Okay. They could be birds. Birds. I don't necessarily want to use another Norman. Nothing else in there I typically necessarily want to use. So let's see what I have on the desk. I got too trim happy. To see what we can put back there. We have a piece of this. That could work. Just to disguise it. I think we'll do that. Okay. So, put it back. Get a pencil. Already put the pencil away. Just so I can see where to put my fluid matte medium. More or less. That's what we're going to use. The fluid matte medium. You don't necessarily have to shake it up, but I'm shaking it up. Okay. Come on. That's probably more than enough. Get that size brush. I'm just going to dampen the brush just to help. It makes it easier to clean out mediums, the paints or whatever. About that much. About that much. Just brushing out the top. That needs a little bit right there. Anyway. All right. Stay there, brush. I do recommend waiting till everything dries before you trim it out. But, you know, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Yeah, is that enough to cover this part too? Yes, but I want to put it that way. I don't think we need that much over here. Because we have to save every little tiny piece that we can. Just saying. Just saying. Just a little. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just to continue that line all the way. Is that enough? Yeah. There we go. That's not going to work very well over here. Okay. Wait for it to dry. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, y'all, we saw a very disturbing movie the other day. We actually went out to the movies in a theater, a movie theater even. It was a very disturbing movie. I'm going to tell you, hang on. I can't talk about it and do other stuff at the same time. That's disturbing right there. That should tell you. Okay. My husband says, hey, there's this movie that's starting out, I don't know, last weekend, I guess, whenever. He says, I want to go see it. It's called Civil War. And I'm like, okay, because, you know, he likes the old war movies, Civil War movies and such like that. This movie that is currently out called Civil War, it's not about the American Civil War back in history. It's about a possible future Civil War in America. Okay. Now, I did not even know this, that it was a thing. Okay. So all the scenes in this movie, I don't typically cry at the movies. Just saying. Just let me just throw that out there too while I'm at it. But you know, it breaks your heart when you see Americans killing other Americans because they don't like your views and junk like that. And tearing up the Lincoln Memorial and going into the White House. And anyway, it was disturbing and heartbreaking all at the same time. And, you know, I can see it being a possibility with the way things go anymore. So that's all I'm going to say about that movie. Do I recommend it? Well, I don't not recommend it. Yeah, that's about all I can say about it. I don't not recommend it. Okay, well, that's enough of that because, oh, yeah, Gail, I didn't say it wasn't good. That's why I can say don't not recommend it. Theatrically, if you set aside the emotional part, it was the plot line, the generic plot line is about photo press during war times. And that's essentially, we're following some photojournalists. So, you know, and it was that part of the plot line was good. I didn't really understand all the political stuff. And it's not political in the sense of elephants and donkeys. Okay. That was not it. It was not that kind of a political. When they say Civil War, it was a civil war like before when you had the North and the South. Okay. Only now there's, I don't know. I was so upset. I didn't really follow the politicalness of it that way, but there was like, North American, Central American, and I don't know what the other one was, but there was like three, I'm going to say three fractions, but it was not Republican and Democrats. Okay. I didn't get that vibe about it at all. Anyway, even though that's probably what led up to it, because doesn't it always? But it was, you know, essentially going to be some states against some other states, sort of like the Civil War, which is probably why they named it the Civil War. So, but cinematography was good. There was some very shocking moments in it. The theater wasn't sold out, and you could audibly hear a gasp a few times because it was just kind of like a surprise, you know, like when they open the door and there's a monster there and everybody's like, you know, that kind of a thing. So it was disturbing. Was it bloody? Sort of, but I've seen more bloody stuff. I mean, it was full of shooting. So yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of that going on. If you think back to the photographs from of Vietnam, let's say, yeah, they were black and white. The ones we saw that was always printed, and the ones that put up, well, we had a black and white TV, so maybe they weren't always black and white. Anyway, yeah, that it's obviously still messing with my mind a little bit. It's just thinking about it makes me want to. It was sad. It was just sad, which made me feel that it had to have been that way because, you know, we're out of touch with the actual American Civil War because none of us was alive during that time. And our great grandparents are probably, well, I'm sure they're gone too, that were alive during that time. So we don't have necessarily a firsthand kind of story to go along with it, but that had to be just as heartbreaking then. The states against the states. So it made me think about that and have more empathy towards the people of that time period because it just had to be just heart-wrenching. Anyway, okay. See, The Handmaid's Tale. That's kind of a Civil War too, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And you get enough people behind you, you can, you know, you can move mountains. Just saying. I'm going to use the heat gun for a second, and I'm going to stop talking about that because heat gun, y'all. Okay, that may have been just enough to, yeah. Okay, so that will go there. Our pocket's going to be there, but I need some ink around that part. Oh. There it is. Just going to add a little ink around the top, around the whole edge. It may not be garden patina, but I sure like it. I like that garden patina too. That is like my favorite. You know, there's no reason why we can't throw some garden patina on there. Just saying. Because we got the turquoise over here. Okay, garden patina it is. Let's do some double inking. Because we can. Normally I would put the the color on first and then the darker one. But you know what? This is working pretty good for her. Just throwing a little bit of that turquoise over here, aka garden patina. Isn't that? Yeah, garden patina. Garden patina. Doesn't he have, and I say he, doesn't Timmy have another? I can't think of what it's called though. Turquoisey color. Oh, well, that doesn't look too good on there. So we won't do that part. Set that aside. Yeah. That's pretty good. And I'm going to use the big glue because this is watercolor paper. Typically, when you're gluing a heavier paper to a lighter weight paper, or vice versa, a lighter weight paper to a heavier paper, you want to dampen the heavier paper. Dampen, not wet, dampen. And the reason for that, one moment please, is because the heavier paper, especially if it's porous, and in this case it's watercolor paper, it is more likely will suck the moisture out of the glue into the paper before the glue has a chance to bite into the lighter weight paper, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm buttoning that up against our little spiral binder doolaller. Don't think I'll make another spiral binder, or if I do, I will make my pages first and then put my pages, bind them, spirally bind them. Okay. Does that still turn? Turns enough. Turns well enough. Okay. Now, let's see how our dude is doing. Oh, yes. Ditto that, my friend. Medical insurance providers and insurance companies and is all I can say about it. Okay. Oh, that one's got an ear. It's just a little ear. I feel like I need to keep that little piece because of that ear. That's horrible. It may end up going on a mini moo card. What's on this one? We may keep that one too. Those mini moo cards. Y'all, they so funny. They're not funny. They are so funny. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut off. Oh, there's a bubble. I thought we burnished that. I'm going to go ahead and cut off this part. All right. Now I want to, we're going to put a floople on it. Do I have any rusty ribbon? I have some orange ribbon. That would be perfect. So we'll use that. Let me get my little ribbon slaughter. I've talked about this before. This is the one from Hobby Lobby. This is the one from Amazon. This one, you can see where you're punching, but it's limited as to how far down you can go. This one, you can't see where you're punching, but you have options for how deep you want to go. I could pull this off, and that might afford me to be able to see. I might do that at some point. Just not today's not that point. Just saying. Just talking about it because yeah, I'm just talking about it. And I don't want it on that side because I want it to go in my pocket this way. So I want it to go this way. I should knock my corners off first. I have a corner puncher thing. Oh, have y'all seen the notch punch? You know, like on the it's an kind of day. On the Reorg Memory Keepers envelope punch board thing. It makes that notch. I've only seen one on Amazon. I don't know if I wanted to pay that much for it. But it will take that funny little notch out of it, which is fun. I think we did one last month, didn't we? Anyways. Okay. Now I want to put this here. Perfect, I'm sure. Well, perfect enough. Perfect enough. Put those away. Okay, you get that orange ribbon. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana. How much is that banana in the window? That much. One moment, I got to take this back on the spool. I need to stop buying ribbons. Holy cow. I'm going to have ribbons for the rest of my life. That one's going to go that way. That one's going to go that way. I got to get it the way I want it. Just a little bit that way. I'm going to use just a touch of Fabri-Tac. Now you got to call it Fabri-Fix most of the time. Just a touch. And yeah, it'll probably bleed through the ribbon, but that's okay. It's okay, because I said so. So it must be true. Okay. We get them Ellie Mae. So we can clamp it. Okay. You set up there. Now. Yeah, the ribbon slot punches. Hobby Lobby. Amazon. I think the price was about the same. I don't know. You can only go so far down, but you can see where you're punching. This one can go way further down, but you can't see where you're punching. Pretty sure this will pull off. You have to be manhandled off, but you know. But they're both the same. I believe well, let's just Let's just test it and see, shall we? Let's use this piece. Go this side. Okay. That's where it punches all the way. Oh, this may be a smaller size slot. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, this one from Hobby Lobby, it's just a little narrower, more narrower than that one. So, which I didn't realize. I thought they were both exactly the same, but obviously they are not. Okay, now I want to trim these down. These are going to be like little rusty pockets. Maybe not that one. This is that decal edge trimmer, and it makes awful sound. I love it, but it makes an awful sound when you're cutting with it. Can y'all hear that? Oh, Gail's got a, oh, no, that's fine. I don't even know what to say, Vaughn. It's just, you're not going to win. I can just say that. You're not going to win. And I am making these smaller than they were. And I'm using different parts of the decal edge. So I'll get not the exact same kind of thing. Edge. I don't want the same edge everywhere. Would it even be noticeable? I don't know. IDK. Just kind of trying it on. Perfect, I'm sure. I think I got that decal trimmer for Christmas. Okay. Sort of like that. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's get our new favorite color out. Oh. Okay, Vaughn didn't mind the sound too much. Yeah. It's nice. It does make a lot of noise if you're sensitive to the noise stuff. But sometimes I am, you know, my brain thing is better, but it still has its days. Just saying. Look how that just looks like a burnt edge. It doesn't look black, you know. Just looks, as Timmy would say, so good. Right? I think that's what he says. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what I know. That's what it says. This other side's got like a little weird little mark on it. Y'all probably can't see it on the camera, but I could see it with my naked eye. We all know the naked eye doesn't lie. Well, it might. Okay. Perfect. Just saying. Okay. I don't want any of my corners to necessarily match up to be in the same kind of line. Why? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. I find that more pleasing right there. These are going to be pockets, just in case anybody was wondering. Hey, Erin. I hope you have a good day too. I use some art glitter glue. This one's popping up right here. Probably because I didn't dampen. Oh, really? Really? Probably going to use that again here in a minute. Just hold it down. Just hold it. Hold it. It would be a great addition to your cards. Yeah. Because it does. It's got the... I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not an affiliate, blah, blah, blah. Well, except with iStencils. I am an affiliate with iStencils, who I recommend. Anyway, it's got the little ruler thing here and a little ruler here. It's got inches and millimeters or centimeters. I don't know, whatever they call that, metric. On the board itself. Oh, you can see it. It's got the little lines and it's got, I don't know what these little measurements mean. I'm sure they mean something to somebody. 5 by 7, you know, just to give you quick glances. I think these are about 1/4 of an inch apart. Yep, 1/4 inch apart. So it's pretty handy. I don't remember how much it was. I think I got it on sale from probably scrapbook.com. I'm not going to swear to that. Okay, now, do we want to stamp on our little orange doolallers? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Do we want to stamp on those? I've got some of my favorite new stamps. They're newish. They're like my favorites. Creative expressions these days. We've got signatures, dates. I'm not feeling the dates, although I like that little flowery thing. Each one of them got like a little doolaller. I know, I went crazy on them. I think these came from scrapbooking.com too. It's nice when you get a discount. I guess that wouldn't be, well, it don't no matter, does it? It don't no matter. She's going to go on this one. Get a block. You blockhead. It's got like paper or something stuck to it. Now, I will say these Creative Expression acrylic stamps are the sticky kind. I think that means they're photopolymer. I don't know for sure. But they are the sticky ones. Some of the acrylic stamps are not sticky and some are. There's like paper or something stuck on there. It's very important that I get it off because it's bothering me. Okay. All right. Now, what color ink do I want to use? I do have an orange. I wonder what orange on orange would look like. I don't want to use the distress ink because my experience with this kind of polymer stamp or with the acrylic stamps, it seems like it beads up. Is that just me that thinks that? I'm thinking plum. I think we're going to go with plum. Plum crazy. Okay, so those little measurements. I know I'm going to use the birds, at least one of the die cut birds. I don't know where yet. And this is kind of a distressed stamp, so if it doesn't stamp perfectly, it'll be all right. I'm going to use my little Baron. A Baron is a round device. It's smoothish on the bottom. Not smoothish. It is smooth on the bottom. And it just applies an even pressure without necessarily hurting your hand too much. Baron, Barren. Some people call them Chuckies because somebody decided to call theirs Chucky, I think. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to clean this just a little. It will stain anyway. This is alcohol. Just saying. Because the archivals do have some kind of a, I don't know. What do they call that? You know what they call it. That. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's like perfect. Can't see. That's like perfect color right there. Plum crazy. Okay, I like that one. Just like that. You rattle this paper around. Add a paper clip to keep this one closed with. There it is. And now I got these little hooks up here. Oh, okay. Then this one, I like that thing. I'm going to go under the table so maybe it doesn't rattle too loud. That's a maybe. Where'd it go? Right here. Here. Get a smaller block. Is there a right and a wrong? It kind of looks like there's a right and a wrong. I think that's okay. Might be too wide for that. It's too wide for that. Too wide for that. But I think we will go. Oh, now I'm having second thoughts. Doesn't matter. Firm, even pressure, don't rock. Hold it on there to allow the ink a moment to transfer. That's pretty good right there. I'm going to put one down here at the bottom. Oh, perfect. Solvent. That's what it is. They have a solvent. They're a solvent-based ink. Ah! Takes me a minute sometimes. You know, for those fancy words you don't use on a regular basis. I think that's what it is. That's my excuse. Get that away. Okay. Now we need something for the little one. Doesn't need to be much. We might not be through with that one either. Just set this over her. This one. Yeah. That one. Under the table. Slow the crinkling down. Ah, yeah, just like that. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. Perfect. This is just alcohol. Did I say that a minute ago? I don't know. I might have. Might not have. Y'all know I do repeat. I guess I'm of that school. If it was worth saying once, it's worth saying 1,000 times. Okay. Okay. Put that over there. Put that over there. Put that one over here. Okay. Bring it back. Okay. Perfect. Does that feel blank to y'all? It doesn't really feel blank to me, but does it? I know it looks blank. I know it is blank, but does it feel blank? Oh, oh, she says. Okay, come on, chocolate. Come on, chocolate. I want the chocolate. Chocolate. Let's use that. We'll put that on there. That's what that blank spot was for the whole time. The whole time that blank spot was for this. Okay. Let me shuffle this around. Shuffling off to Buffalo. It's a town in New York. New York City. Skid out. No worries, Gail. You just take care of yourself and have a good PT or dog walk or whatever it is you said you were doing. Oh, yeah, PT. That's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. That might be too big. It is. Let go. Let go. I think we're going to use some of that. Now, this is going to take a while to dry. Okay. You need to move aside. You need to move aside. You want it to be nice and flat. Flat. Put it on the flat. Like that. Get a thingy. That's too big of a thingy. That's too small of a thingy. That'll be a good thingy right there. Getting on my Alabama accent right there. Oh. They do have a smell. Did I say that already? They do have a bit of a smell. I don't find it gross, but it's not yummy either. I did use them. They take a little bit to dry. Okay. Trying to line it up perfectly. You know how involved I am with perfection. Okay. Hopefully I haven't squished it under. Pick it up. Hey. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to set it on my keyboard over there. Scrape this off because I don't want to waste a drop of this stuff. Just saying. Put it back in there. I'm going to go throw this in a bucket of water. You don't want modeling paste or that kind of stuff to stick on your stencils. Just saying. You don't want that. Okay, it's covered with water. All right. That one's going to take a while to dry. Just saying. Work that curve out. Okay, that one's going to go down there. And that one's going to go. I think it was mostly like that. What is that? Too far. Like that. Is that how we had it? I think it was. I appreciate you lurkers being here. Okay. I think we've done pretty good. I'm going to glue that down. It's going to be a pocket. I know this is shocking information. Just because it's a pocket doesn't mean you have to put something in it. Okay? You can, but you don't have to. I'm of the school, if it can be a pocket, why not make it a pocket? That's where it's going to be living. Now we're going to wait on it. This one is also going to be a pocket. I have no plans for what to put in these. They may never get anything in them. And that's okay. Didn't want it quite there, but that's where it's going to go. Where's that other one? Now we'll wait on that. Okay. Oh, we can put, we can put our, will he fit in there? He might fit in there. Our astronaut toe. So that pocket is probably going to be about an inch. And guess what size he is? About an inch. He's going in there. We're just going to tear him down to size. That's like getting a butt chewing. Tear him down to size. More tearing. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to go in there. Put that in the recycle. I must keep the postmark because, you know, I have postmark stamps, but I must keep that one. It's going in the Mini Moo card bag of treasure. Y'all, I'm almost ready to clean that out because I'm like, I'm so tired of seeing this. How's that doing? Okay, that's pretty good. He's going in. This Norman is going in there with his orange ribbon. Orange, glad I didn't say banana. Okay. Okay, so we got something for that pocket. We got something for that pocket. Well, no, we don't have anything for this pocket. This other one that's over here drying on the keyboard, that's going to be like a belly band. I have no plans for what to put in there. We don't have to put anything in there. But we do want to put our bird somewhere. At least one of them. We don't want to block the pocket. Don't block the pocket. Oh, well, that would be kind of cute. Can we see that far down? I think that's where the birds are going to go, right there. Okay, where's our, put that there. Get this, get our fancy little tweezers so we can do some tweezering. I will walk over there and get this die just to make sure it's an AliExpress. I do write that on my little storage system thingy. And typically the year I got it in, because sometimes that can make a difference. That is so cool. Put some weight on it. Put some weight back there. Let me go see that die. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Here it is. Is this it? This is it. This one is AliExpress, unbranded. All of those. It looked the same, but they are not the same. I tend to use that one more than any of the others. These are more of a parrot shape. Just saying. Unbranded. I don't tend to buy, well, I seem to only buy unbranded on Amazon anymore. I know the storefronts on Amazon have a name, but I still consider them unbranded, except Global Land. You know, they're an up and coming Global Land. I've gotten some of their stuff. The reason I prefer buying on Amazon, just so I can say this right up front, is because when you buy on Amazon, it's returnable. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't meet your expectations, you can return it. You can't do that with AliExpress or the other people. Just saying. Anyway, Global Land. I think Tanya's worked with them as one of their, I don't know that she's an affiliate though. Anyway, I know I already said she's in Arkansas. She's going to the retreat with Rosemary and Shannon, and I don't remember the other artists that are doing classes. Last night at Rosemary's, I called it a retreatment because really, if you think about it, it is. It's a retreat where you go, you know, but we typically see retreats as a restful self-nurturing kind of thing. Whereas the workshop is a self-nurturing thing, not necessarily restful if you've ever been to one. And it's a treat to go and a retreatment because it's a treat that keeps giving. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. My opinion. Okay. We'll stop waiting on those. Got our bird. We've not put anything with diamonds on here. I may not use diamonds. It's not a law. I don't necessarily think we have anything that would be appropriate for that pocket. How would that? Oh, well, that's obviously way too big, but that's kind of cool. We could put that under the belly band. Oh, where's that? We can put this under there too. Journal on those spots under the belly band. This is going to be our belly band. So we want something with a little white edge sticking out for that. Okay. Did we have anything else in here that would be big enough? I don't want to use another Norman. I guess we could have used the fabric, but we didn't. I don't want to use that. I won't to. I don't want to, and you can't make me. Okay. This would work. It switches this right there. That's the winner. Winner chicken dinner. Please let us know if we can be of any assistance during your stay. Please do not remove until departure. LAZ, lazy, parking. We're going to use that. We're going to put that right there. I want to trim it just a hair. Just a hair. That much. Yeah, that's good. I just didn't want it touching that. For whatever reason, I didn't want it touching that. Sometimes I don't know why I do stuff. I just know it. Okay, let's put a fun edge on that. Do we want squared off corners? Or do we want curved corners? Y'all get to pick. Yeah, I know, isn't it? It is a really nice silhouette. I use it, well, I can't say every day, but I use it pretty often. Straight angled off corners or rounded-ish corners? Y'all get to pick. Because I said so. I don't want to change those corners, and I don't want to change that corner. Leg. Pocket Pro. Maybe. I like them. We got this little finger hanging out right here. Those two, I might actually glue those together just to make it kind of a thing. I like these stupid little fingers, y'all. I do. I like them. They're awful. I like them. Okay, Vaughn, nobody else is picking. So for the corners on this, do we want squared off corners or do we want rounded corners? That's my question. I am. I'm just going to glue this together while you think about that and input your response. I'm just going to use some glue stick. You need to glue the whole thing because now we got that sticking out. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, I said. We're going to ink that. Squared up. Yes, it's a this one is KW-Trio, Amazon. I don't know the storefront. And this is We Are Memory Keepers. So that one's a brand name. I'm just taking whatever ink is on the dauber. Just a hair. I guess I should have done that one before I glued it on. Well, we'll just muss it at. Grunge up a little bit. There, perfect. I need to set that on the keyboard so that'll dry. Okay. When I'm using these kind of punches, I have the best results when I turn it upside down. So that's the little one. That's the medium one. I guess we'll go with the medium one. Yeah. Perfect. Let's use some more of that residuals. Let's go ahead and use some of that residuals. We'll tear off just a little bit more off this bottom edge just to make it go in there just a little easier. Just because we inked around the other stuff. We want a little continuity. Continental divide. Oh, that's so fun. Just saying. That can go in there. Will it go in sideways? No, but it will go in that ways. I like that finger. Probably won't use it. Awful big pocket for that little feller. That's all right. Don't matter. Okay. I'm pretty happy with it. With it. I think I'm gonna call that one done. Okay, I have them somewhere. Here they are. My date stamps. Her. It's April 1/8/1/8. Go with black soot. Normally I date these after. Make sure, yeah. correct date. Gonna put it right there. And typically on these kind of stamps, they have a flat side and a rounded side. The flat side faces you when you're stamping with it. Typically, Mox Burns. And that's the only one I tend to base myself off of. That was funny in my head. Okay, that aside. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it's very plain, very simple. Took me a while as normal. Oh, let me get a drink of Kool-Aid. Had peach tea Kool-Aid today. Iced tea. And by iced tea, I mean cold. I didn't put any ice in it. Okay, this will go under the belly band. See, it's a journaling spot if you do that kind of thing. There's all kinds of journaling spot in there. Let's see if this is dry. Dry to the touch, but I wouldn't smoosh it. Don't smoosh it. Okay. And glue it on. No diamonds were used. Not to say I won't add them later, because I've done that before. I've added diamonds after the fact. Okay, let me put a little sideways weight. That's not a flat edge. Let me get a flat edge weight. No, that's not a flat edge either. What the heck? I guess we'll just lay it on there that way. I don't want to smash my embossing paste. It's not very heavy. Okay. All right. We're going to call it a done deal today, y'all. I know. There's no law says I have to be on 2 hours. Oh, yeah. Sentiment box. So this is our leftovers. Father's Day is coming up in June. Just saying. So, you know, you got this little bit of manly stuff-ish. A little bit of watercolors. You can paint on the back if you want to. I'll even put this little strip in there. An athletic tag. This is a fun piece of paperage. And then this is foil, you know, the foil paper stuff. I'm pretty sure that's, I don't know if it's glue stick or embossing pen or whatever, but it's a nice little piece of fabric, just saying. And we got this. Don't forget our fortune. And I will put some extra stuff in here because that's what I always do. Got bird dye in there. I'm going to throw that in there too because, oh, look, it goes with that. So there we go. What else I got laying here? There's a red paint chip. Fired Earth paint chip. I like to pick up paint chips from time to time at my local, you know, home improvement store. Okay. So here's our deal. We typically give the leftovers away to a winner chicken dinner. Because it's bigger stuff, it will be a U.S. mailing address only. You must be present in live chat. You must be 18 years or older. U.S. mailing address. You will put in one number and one number only. after I type go, which I'm going to do that now. And then we will pick a bingo ball as my ball noise. And then the first one closest without going over the ball number will win the leftovers. If the winner doesn't email me before the next live broadcast, they forfeit the leftovers, and next month's leftover winner will get them. We'll just keep sharing the wealth. Okay? Okay. But I will add stuff to that because I always do. Let me scooch this over. Rearrange layouts. This way. Get that back. I want to put it in view. Like that. Oh, now that looks crooked. Oh, well. Oh, well, it is what it is, y'all. Okay. Get my handy little notepad. We have one number. Yay, Marion, we have one number. If we don't get another number, you might be the winner already. And we won't even roll for a ball. It could happen. I'm happy with today's page. I think so. Pretty much. I like all the pockets and the little nooks and crannies. Boy, this is really nice stuff too. Secret Internet Admirer, thank you. Crafter's Workshop. This is a 2-ounce stencil butter. Yep. Okay, no other guessers, so nobody wants my leftovers. Marion, default, winner. I'm writing. Popo. You know you don't want it. It's not pink. Oh, Popo, I like it, girl. Okay, well, we're going to call it done. Let me scooch this back over. Oh, I want it to go that way. Will it fit in here that way? It might not even. Yeah, it will. Okay, there. How cool is that? That's fun. That's fun stuff right there, y'all. I don't care who you are. Fun stuff. Email me your mailing address. I'm not sure if I have it. I don't know. I don't have my list for her. And if my email address is not currently in the description box, it will be in a little bit. I will add it because I have to add all the rest of that because I couldn't find my cut and paste thing. I know it's an excuse, but it's still a fact. Still factual. What is that? Molly hair. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Thanks, y'all. So much for watching. Thank you for watching. And happy arting, y'all.